and welcome back to Food Happy. I am so excited to be back. Apologies for the week break. I was moving into a new kitchen, as you can see, and I just needed a little time to get readjusted. But I am excited to be back with y'all. We have some new subscribers, so welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today, with Cinco de Mayo being tomorrow, we are making a very mild enchilada recipe with heavy flavors in cilantro and feta cheese. It's a little different, but I think it's very, very good for a mild enchilada, and it's super simple. So let's get into it. All right, the first thing we're going to do is get our cilantro ready, and we're just gonna chop it just like this. All right, that's good. It's now time to build our meat mixture. All right, we are going to start browning our meat. I have a gas stove in my new kitchen and I'm learning how to cook on it, so that's fun. Start breaking up your meat so it can get good and browned. All right, as your meat gets browned up, we're just finishing that up. You're going to start adding the other fillings for your enchiladas. All right, so put your burner to medium to low. Add any kind of red enchilada sauce that you want. I am using a Sprouts red enchilada sauce. 1 packet of that. You're going to do 1 thing of diced green chilies. Oops, my lid got in there. Oh, show. You're going to do a handful of your cilantro. Do not use all of your cilantro because you're going to use some here in a little bit. And then you're going to add 1 package of feta cheese. And you're just going to mix that all together. Right, this is your enchilada mixture. Now it's time to build our enchiladas. All right, first thing we're gonna do, I'm using an 8x8 pan, and I am going to spray it with some coconut oil. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of enchilada sauce in the bottom. Not a ton, just a little bit, just like that. And we're gonna mix that around. Perfect, perfect. And then you're going to take just a little bit of your Mexican style shredded cheese and just put that on the bottom. Perfect. Now we're going to build our enchiladas. I am using the Mission Soft Taco Tortillas for this. This is going to make 6. And I'm going to fill them just like this. All right, now we're going to pour a little more sauce on top. And then you're going to top it with the rest of your cheese. After you put your cheese on there, you're going to put just a little bit more fresh cilantro. Or don't. This is very optional. As I've said before, I really love cilantro, so naturally this is what I'm doing. Perfect. Now we are going to cover this with foil, and we are going to cook it. Cover it with foil. You're going to cook it at 420 for 10 minutes, remove the foil, and then cook it for an additional 5 to 7. All right, we are going to dip one out. If you've made enchiladas before, you know the first one is always the hardest one to get out. Lost a chip. Tried to take one of the other one, but we got it. Chips, salsa. I'm gonna do a dollop of sour cream. And we are ready to go. All right, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Like I said, super easy enchiladas, perfect for Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. I'm once again so glad you're here, and welcome again to the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you. Hit like, share with a friend, leave a comment. Follow us on Instagram at foodhappy219. I want to see your food happy moments. As I've said before, food happy is a mindset. It's very personal to you and what makes you happy. That's the entire point of food happy, is happy food moments, food happy. Anyways, tag us in those. I would love to see what makes you happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.